everybody, it's time for news. Welcome to another episode of the GC Informer. I'm Mark, also known as Koistorch, and today we have an update on the ongoing controversy surrounding loot boxes and gambling. This has been a hot topic lately as publishers have been throwing loot boxes every which way at consumers. As we've mentioned here before, there have been numerous investigations into loot boxes as gambling and nothing has really come of it until now. Last week, the Belgian Gaming Commission began an investigation into the practice of selling in-game bonuses through the paid loot box system. This investigation started because of Star Wars Battlefront 2's approach to microtransactions and randomized star cards. While EA are still recovering from that fiasco and are on the backpedal trying to appease fans, the Belgian government has made a decision. From its findings, the Belgian Gaming Commission has deemed loot boxes as a form of gambling. The reasoning for this is loot boxes, or at least paid loot boxes, are a mix of money and addiction, which roughly translates to a gambling model. This would also exempt it from the previous definition that it isn't gambling because there is always some sort of reward involved. Belgium does have a rough plan to ban loot boxes as well as get the rest of Europe involved, but nothing else has happened yet. However, almost like a domino effect, Hawaii has also begun a greater investigation into loot box gambling and are moving to ban the system. Chris Lee, a Hawaii state representative and chairman of the House of Energy and Environmental Protection Committee, has spoken out about loot boxes as gambling. Lee has called for legislation to end the sale of loot boxes to minors. Lee also stated that this is something we need to address to ensure that particularly kids who are underage, who are not psychologically and emotionally mature enough to be able to gamble. Also, while it is a little bit further behind, the Victorian Gambling Commission in Australia has deemed loot boxes as a form of gambling as well. However, while it is identified as gambling, there isn't much that can be done at this stage, as it's not something exclusive to any one state or country, and is much harder to regulate because of it. Again, this isn't something that will change overnight, but it is opening up the conversation to a more global stage. It's also something that is quite difficult to control, as a game that would be suitable for all ages may include loot box content and then immediately bumped up to 21s and over. It may call for a brand new ESRB rating, a ban on loot boxes in general, or some sort of authentication from either the developer or publisher to ensure a product is up to code. It can go any number of ways right now, and it seems like the wheels are finally in motion. That's all for today's news. Let us know what you thought in the comments below, as well as your current stance on the loot box system. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see more from me, you can find me over at Arisen Culture or on Twitter at Koistorch. Thanks for watching, bye!